Greetings and welcome to Age of Aquarius Presentation 8. I haven't actually got a title for this one at the moment. What I wanted to share with you was some wonderful news. Now, to understand how this works, I need to refer you over to the Reality Revolution channel. Brian Scott. There's also a Facebook group, I would recommend joining as well. For the record, I am very much in alignment with the New Thought writers, Neville Goddard, and all the other ones that are featured on Brian Scott's channel. There's also Nevolution giving, I can't remember the title, sorry about this. Giving Light to the Age of Wisdom channel, and I think it's 1000 Watt channel and Nevolution channel. It's in all the things I've looked at externally and now going internally. This is the one thing that is giving you an answer. You don't have to subscribe to anything. You don't have to go through any initiation. There's a saying about use your God-given talents, for example. I've heard that one said before. So let me tell you this exciting news. The other day, a friend of mine was looking for a replacement microphone. And so I thought, here's a perfect thing to put into practice. Now, I didn't really think about my friends, but they said to me about finding one. And I said, well, you know how to do this. Imagination creates into reality just the same way I got this phone. You with your imaginary hand, you hold that microphone, you imagine what it would feel like, how it would make you feel. Now, Christ says, when two or more gather, it is stronger. Without even realizing that my friend was doing this and putting this into practice, because this is what it's all about, putting it into practice. Practice makes perfect. In my imagination, my friend was phoning me up and saying, I've got a new microphone. Now, amazingly, my friend looked the day before on eBay and couldn't find anything in the price range that they wanted to pay. We're talking about a microphone that cost £5,000 about 20 years ago. So you can imagine now, even with depreciation, that they're not going to be cheap. But I imagine my friend phoning me up and telling me that they had found one on eBay. Sure enough, an hour later, it happened. Their excitement and happiness was wonderful, and I experienced a feeling of pure joy for somebody else from that. That, again, is yet more proof that imagination creates into reality. You're going to get fed up with me saying this, but test it for yourself. Listen to the writers and the lectures that Neville Goddard did, and then try putting this into practice for yourself. It really does work. I'm saying this from personal experience, and I'm going to keep doing this. I want to come to another way of explaining things. Let's look at, this world is not all black and white. There is a lot of grey, as you can see. But think about the word grey. Think about the spelling. The North American English way of spelling it is Gray. For some weird reason, in England we spell it Grey, but we still pronounce it as grey with an A sound. It's a big clue, as far as I can see, And when I say see, I'm not talking about with these eyes. I'm talking about with the third eye. I never thought I'd actually be doing that, but to recommend another channel, Black Mad Guru, this is the all-seeing eye. EA. What is EA? Well, it's ear. Is it not about the ears to hear? It indicates sound vibration, the ampersand, the joined A and E, and how that has been changed in this vowel shift. It all comes together with this. So what is AE? It's not a name of God or the Creator. It is the communication of the Creator. The ampersand, the silent 27th character, the 27th glyph of the alphabet. It doesn't have a sound as such, and yet it is a vibration. You can go with the A or go with the E, or go somewhere between. Because what is between the ears, between the temples, the third eye, the third ear, the third ventricle to the Golgotha? That's where the Creator is. It is, as Neville said, it is your own wonderful imagination. Where did I start with all this etymology, for example? Just a little sidetrack from the Big Bang Theory, a physicist's joke. Don't trust the atoms, because they make up everything. And yes, they do. The etymology is the etymology. All is atum. All is a tomb. These physical vessels, they are the cross. Because when you are in alignment with the third eye, and you project out into this world, that's the light that you project out. God is here. The place of the sun is here. The heart is here. It's all in alignment. But what are you doing when you cross it with this business? You're crossing yourself. You are the cross. The Christ is within. The chrism, the charisma. It is always and has been within you. That's what you have to find. That is your only son. When you have the birth from above, you will see it and it will look at you and call you Father. You will know thyself. There's several questions people are asking. What, why, when, where and who? Let's think about this. The double U. There's two pillars. There's no third pillar in the middle. Double U. You can interpret this as the twin caduceus, the knowledge of good and evil, the angel and the demon. Will you take the W away? Let's think about what. Well, in the question version of the spelling, it's hat. Well, what's under the hat? What do you keep under your hat? Golgotha, where God is inside you. The other spelling of what indicates power in electrical terms. Now we go back to the amp is sound, the vibration, the word of God. So knock the W off where? There's your answer. It's here. It's now. That's all there is. Time is fluid. Past and future are fluid. They're the two robbers either side of the cross. It's all allegorical. What is Enoch? It says that Enoch was taken after 365 years, if I remember correctly. Well, taken where? What are we talking about? Are we talking about some sort of UFO and being beamed up? I don't think so. Because Enoch, reverse it, CH1. Shown. Enoch was shown. He was taken. because he realised he was God, which you all are when you find it. I'm not saying I've got there. I've only got the concept of this, but I can see how this all comes together. I was asked the other day by somebody who's coming from a completely 3D perspective, what do I do? Eventually it's sort of, well, what do you do for a living? Breathe is the answer to that. And even that is an etymological code. Cool, I thought I was going to struggle with that word. So what have you got? You've got B, represents duality in this world is not black and white, there's lots of grey, but we're offered what appears to be two alternatives. It's also Baal, this is Ra. Now you've got EA, the sound right in the middle, Ea. Now to the right, TH, thy, the creator. And there's the E of the energy of it. Albert said E equals MC squared. Well, the E definitely is energy. I'm sorry if this seems a little bit all over the place, but this is all coming from imagination from within me. Inspired by many of you. It's not all from with me. It is as within, so without. It is a balance between listening to other people, using discernment to what feels right within me. So am I telling the absolute truth? As far as I'm concerned, yes, because it's all come from imagination. But it doesn't mean it's going to sit right with you. What's important here is that we are broadly in agreement. Because we want peace, we don't want conflict. Therefore, we have to still ourselves inside and get rid of the internal conflicts, because how can we be the best version of ourselves if we don't sort ourselves out first? Know thyself, heal thyself. My channel is going more biblical quotes, but it don't go with the whole religion aspect. I'm going with the truth that seems to be the root of all of this. Because I have looked externally, and now we're going inward. But I also want to share it. You can take as much of this and agree with it, as much of this as you wish to, or not. It is entirely up to you. That is the choice that we all have. It's where we're going with those choices. Is it the highest possible answer? Because the highest possible answer is always the right one as far as I can see. But it's up to you what you want to take from this. There's plenty there, I think, with this one. What are we up to? 13 minutes 33 there. Oh, 3 threes. Oh dear, that means something as well, doesn't it? It can mean anything I want it to mean if I use my imagination. Ta-ta for now.